the third largest city in Australia, but still has a big country town vibe. That's a big part of Brisbane's charm and why it's so appealing for people migrating from interstate. But that also comes with challenges.
Many say public transport has never caught up with Brisbane's population boom. William Jolly's work is a 20-minute drive from home. Catching public transport would make his life easier, but he says it's impractical.
I have a bus stop right outside my house, but with so much traffic and the lack of direct routes, it takes twice as long to catch a bus as it does to drive.
The bus issue is really serious.
One expert says public transport connectivity issues mean people are opting to drive.
That's having a big impact on people's lives and their ability to get to jobs, get to healthcare, and just exist in a city that's designed for the car.
The incumbent LNP local council is investing big in the electric metro system, promising a third line in the city's north. Labor's pledged to halve bus fares and make select night buses free. And the Greens, tipped to pick up several wards, want to trial making all public transport free.
Driving change on an issue that's getting more pressing as the southeast grows.
Shaking off the label as Brisbane's sleepy second cousin, the city of Ipswich is growing fast. Within 20 years, the population of Ipswich is expected to double, and most of that growth will take place right here in the suburbs. So how will these new suburbs keep up demand with their residents?
Everybody go! Go!
Like many parents, Amanda Brown signed up her son to a local footy club in Ripley 3 years ago. Since then, the suburb has grown so much, some wannabe players are being turned away.
But just look how many kids are here outside, not on their iPads, just enjoying life. If it wasn't for these grounds, they might not have the capacity to play in other, areas.
Local sport is a political football in the looming council elections. It can be a make or break issue for many voters here, and candidates are pledging to prioritise funding in this rapidly expanding area. The Ripley Club was recently granted a multi-million-dollar facility, but there's concerns other areas are being overlooked.
There's obviously a lot of communities and organisations out there that probably don't have adequate facilities, and they are super important to the communities.
Famous for its beaches and its laid-back lifestyle, it's little wonder the Gold Coast is growing faster than anywhere else in the state. Expected to reach 1 million people by 2050, but long-term residents fear the Gold Coast is being loved to death. This is home at the moment. Who are you living with?
My daughter, her partner, 3 kids and 2 dogs, and it's only a small unit with 1 bathroom.
How's that?
Very challenging.
Pensioner Judy Tate used to rent in this Broadbeach apartment complex a few blocks from the beach, but she's been priced out and had to move in with her daughter while she waits for a cabin to open up at this refurbished hinterland caravan park. If you didn't have family here, where would you be?
On the street. Bottom line, I'd be homeless.
Population growth is outpacing construction, and what is getting built is unaffordable for the average home buyer. Urban planning professor Paul Burton says the solution is what he calls the missing middle, medium-rise, high-density development in the suburbs, close to public transport, but he concedes residents don't want it, at least not in their backyard.
If everyone takes that attitude, then we won't get any new housing, and it'll be your kids still living in your garage when they're 35.
Take this disused golf course. Developers wanted to turn it into a 380-home estate that could have housed 1,200 people. But after stiff opposition from neighbouring residents, the council voted unanimously against it.
It's not just planners, it's not just NIMBYs, it's not just greedy, rapacious developers. There's a whole host of factors that we've got to work on.